Namaste, and welcome to my channel. I'm Bhavani Dasse with Bhavani Vedic Astrology, coming at you today with the new moon in Scorpio, which is the sun and moon in conjunct in the sign of Scorpio. Pretty intense. Today is November 23rd, or the new moon is happening November 23rd in the sign of Scorpio, and wanted to recap a little bit about our last video that was in the sign of Aries. We were confused and a little bit disillusioned about where we were going and how things were going to be turning out. And hopefully that we grounded ourselves through those ecliptic energies and we came out the other side. And now on the other side with Scorpio on the new moon present, it's going to remove some of the illusion and confusion that we had from the full moon in Aries. And with the research and discovery that has come out now with the Scorpio new moon, we're able to be exposed and, we can transform. And so here we are going through these transformative energies together as a collective and individual. And I'd like to discuss a little bit about other planetary alignments that are also happening in the sky. So today and tomorrow, or not today and tomorrow, but the 22nd and the 23rd, we can also see that Mercury, Venus, the sun and moon are lining up in a stellium, all in the sign of Scorpio. And that will also attribute to the new moon in Scorpio. And so I'll discuss a little bit about that. Mercury is the planet of communication and how we communicate. Could be going through a metamorphosis, as well as Venus, the things we love and how we make money could also be transforming and going through a metamorphosis, like the caterpillar to the butterfly. So here we are spreading our wings and learning to fly through different energies now and different ways that our lives have transformed. And so also Jupiter on the 21st, the day before the new moon, has started to go direct. And so with him being retrograde for quite some time now, we'll start feeling a little bit of his energy moving forward, and hopefully we'll be blessed with some good luck. Thanks, Jupiter. So without further ado, let's get involved and let's talk about how this is going to affect all the 12 ascendants. And you're welcome to look from your moon's perspective as well. So we're going to start off with Scorpio, since the new moon is in Scorpio. So we could have implemented, or started a new diet on the last full moon. And we could be on our way to now implement it. And, we thought about maybe going on a diet or going to the gym. And now with this new moon, we can initiate that and work on our health and our bodies and improving ourselves. We also could discover a new way to communicate, because Mercury is also here on the sign of Scorpio, right? And so is Venus. So new ways to communicate with in relationships and with others, and also new ways to communicate with the person that we love or the things that we love, and have a different relationship with the things that we love. And then moving on to Sagittarius. Sagittarius, this new moon in Scorpio is happening in your 12th house. So new moon in Scorpio might be in your 12th house, 12th house is a great time to maybe travel to long distance places, maybe retreats or ashrams. Might be, it might have, during this new moon, the energies might give you a sense of enlightenment and liberation from things of the past, and achieving some non-attachment to things and learning to let things go. So this new moon will help you with that. Capricorn is happening in your 11th house. 11th house is all social networks and your tribe and people that you consider your tribe. So those are also going through a transformation. And so the way you communicate and the people that you surround yourself with, you know, your social networks are going through a complete transformation. And now is a good time to initiate, you know, maybe starting new networking skills and doing and being around the people and your friends and social networks that you love, and loving them, you know, is a thing that you'll just be very happy with your social networks at this time, with Venus and Mercury also there. Aquarius, this is happening in your 10th house. So the 10th house is all your work related things, could be, you know, going through a complete transformation and metamorphosis, and you might be, you know, also loving the position of maybe you have a new job or a new job title, and you're loving the way things are turning out. You know, your job might be, or your job title might be transforming in some way, and you're absolutely, you know, loving this energy that's coming in. And be careful so your ego doesn't get too big under these energies. Pisces is happening in the 9th house. The 9th house is all about organized religion, and it could show for some Pisces just very radical beliefs in their religion, like you know, my religion is the best, for example, or my religion is the only religion that works. And there's also another way that this could affect Pisces ascendant, is that they could see a more mystical side of their religion and a more mystical side of the universe as well, and finding different teachers and transforming under these energies, you know, and being not so dogmatic in their religion, and understanding that we're all connected on a universal level. Aries, this is happening in your 8th house. So 8th house is a lot of temptation to, you know, sex, drugs, addiction, food, even people can be addicted to. So also it could be promiscuity. So be careful of having extramarital affairs under this, Aries. It also could expose you to astrology and mysticism and occult. And so being open to that and transforming that, maybe you're gonna start learning more astrology under these signs and loving it. And what you're finding out during this new moon with astrology is something that you can totally relate to. Taurus, for the sign of Taurus, is happening in your 7th house. 7th house is the house of marriage and business partnerships, and how, you know, how you see yourself. And so we could be going through a transformation and ending, you know, from the full moon, we might have ended a toxic relationship. And now on this new moon, we're beginning a new relationship. It could also show that we've learned something under the full moon and things have been exposed to us, and we're transforming an existing relationship that we're in and transforming it. And that also could be it, either starting a new or transforming an existing relationship. So Gemini, the 6th house, things could unfold in the 6th house with this Scorpio stellium. Is you could be getting a new job. You know, you could have ended a job on the full moon and done your research and have started on a new job. 6th house also is your daily habits and daily routine. You could have realized in the last couple of weeks that, you know, you're ready to implement a new diet and or new exercise regimen under these planetary alignments, something that that you will love with Venus there, you know, and also would generate money. So Cancer, this fifth house, it's hitting your fifth house. The fifth house is romantic partnerships. And, you know, you could be starting a new relationship under these stars, or a relationship could, like an affair could be coming to surface. We hope not. And, you know, the stars might be aligned for you to be starting a new romantic partnership. Fifth house is also children. You might find out that, you know, your children are changing and you need to be there for your children during some sort of new beginning that's happening for them. And maybe they're transforming themselves and you can be there and witness them changing and also helping them along that path. Leo is happening in your fourth house of home. So maybe you're renovating your home or looking for a new home or just doing some research in different areas of the world that you would like to live or like to have a home, or maybe you're looking to purchase land. So looking at different areas to purchase land or to start and to look for a new home. Virgo, for Virgo ascendants and Virgo moon signs, this is happening in your third house. Your third house is the house of communication, and the way you express yourself could be also, you could be starting, you know, to learn a new language. You could also be learning a new way of communicating under this. And so, you know, your intentions and your motivations could be transforming when it comes to how you communicate. And also, third house represents neighbors. So maybe your relationship and the way you communicate with your neighbors are, you know, transforming and hopefully getting better. Libra, this is happening in your second house. Second house, you could be have the opportunity to you know, come into some money, not without the hard work that you have to put into it, but you could have an opportunity to be blessed with extra income during this time. And, you know, but again, not without doing a lot of hard work. And the second house also represents, you know, things to do with everything to do with your mouth. So you could be also starting a new diet as well, and just paying attention to what you're putting into your mouth. If you're a cigarette smoker, maybe under these stars, Libra, you can now stop smoking. Scorpio will give you the transformational energy that it's going to take for you to come out this on the other side, a non-smoker. So, you know, we have a lot of very intense energies. We're out of the eclipse energies at this point, which is good. And, you know, Mars is in retrograde and Venus is in the sign of Scorpio. Mars is in retrograde in the sign of Taurus, which is Parvartana yoga. And that just means it's a little bit less malefic with these energies right now. So the transformational changes that we all need to be going through, whether it's physical or psychological, whether it's with ourselves, our spouses, with work, you know, however we're transforming our lives at this point, it's just going to be a little bit easier on us with these other planetary influences. And with that, I wish you guys the very best during these energies, and we'll see you again for the full moon video coming up. And thank you so much for joining. Don't forget to hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. Thanks so much. Namaste.